I drove off after hitting a parked car and told my parents someone else had damaged my car. This happened when I was 19, I had just gotten my P plates. I'm in Australia, so I'm not sure how to equate this to the process in other countries, but basically I had just been granted the ability to drive without a parent in the car with me. I was on my way home from a shift at my casual job. During the ride home, I was driving through a street that had particularly interesting houses, and I was very much into architecture at the time because I was studying it at university. One thing leads to another, and my dumb ass stared at the houses too long and I swerved into a parked car on the street. A few years later I was diagnosed with ADHD, so maybe this should have been a sign lol. I was absolutely panicked. I'd never gotten into an accident before and I didn't understand the process of exchanging details for insurance purposes. I could see from the driver's seat that there was no damage to the car cause it was one of those heavy steel backs, and I only had a crappy Suzuki Swift and I hadn't been driving very fast. So I just quickly drove off and left the scene of the crime. I didn't even realize the extent of the damage until I got home, but I'd lost my side mirror and damaged the plastic connected to the mirror. I ended up telling my parents someone must have swiped my car when I was parked at work. We had no designated staff parking, and no cameras, and it easily could have been a customer. They bought it, weirdly not questioning why I didn't have the side mirror in my possession, cause if it had happened in the parking lot and I could have easily picked it up. I paid for the damages and to this day have never told them the truth of how my car actually got damaged. The few times I've been down that street since then I see the car parked in the driveway rather than on the street. Each time I saw it I die a little inside, assuming that the owners do that now because of my stupidity all those years ago.